Yo, 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 yo. Here we are. Don't forget to scan that QR code. Subscribe and rock that bell for those notifications. What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? Here I am again, once again, Willie Mafia in the house. On this little time we got on Undisputed Fight Night, we're going to talk about Shakur Stevenson. About how he missed the weight by 1.5 pounds. Wow. 1.5, 1.25, whatever it is. I mean, I don't know why you couldn't push that and, and made that weight. Don't let them strip you from your titles, brother. You the man. You supposed to be the man. You should have pushed that weight. Try to lose that 1 pound. 1 pound. 1.25 pounds. You lost that. And you went out with a bang. You won the fight. But you got stripped by the WBC. My bad. You got stripped for the WBA. So, but you ain't the only fighter that been stripped before. Let's go back to my man, David Benavidez. He was stripped in 2018 for his WBC for some illegal substance, and in 2020 he was stripped by the WBC again. This time he didn't make his weight, 3 pounds over. Yeah, once supposed to have fought at 168, he was like 170.8, something like that. But it is what it is. I don't know why you guys. If you want to step up in your weight class, step up in your weight class. If you want to move up, move up. You know what I'm saying? Don't just don't sign a contract that you're gonna make the weight and then you don't make the weight. Let's push all the things aside. I just want to make this one quick comment. All the guys that made weight, that didn't make weight. Shakur Stevenson didn't make weight. Constantine, he still fought. He lost. Give it to him. David Benavidez, he was overweight. He fought. He won. So my thing is this. I want to go to one fight in particular. And that is the Jake Paul versus Rahman Jr. If you the man, I'm talking about Jake Paul. If you the man and you're it, and you beat this dude already in a sparring match, why not fight? Show him and prove to him that you could still beat him even though he came in overweight. But you didn't do that. You didn't want to fight him. Plus on top of that, you put a whole bunch of clause on this man. Putting all those clause on this man with the rehydration clause, yada, yada, yada. Listen, that was dirty. I don't know. You probably was scared to fight the man. Because he came in at 205 instead of at 200. You the man. You knocking out midgets, retired UFC fighters. You knocking them out, making that money. Why you ain't give him that? And on top of that, he was cutting his purse. He was cutting his purse. He was willing to take the penalty to still fight you. But you chose not to fight. But here you go. You want to fight Anderson Silva. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. It is what it is. No, let's go back to the Shakur and the Constantine fight. Constantine fought Shakur Stevenson, even though he could have fought somebody else for the vacant belts. but he chose not to. I guess he wanted to beat Shakur and win the belts that way. Come on. Same thing happens who did you fight? You fought Oscar Valdez, and the same thing happened. You ran out of gas, and Oscar Valdez came back and beat you. All you had to do is say, you know what? I'm not gonna fight. I'll wait. I'll fight for the vacant belt. But you chose to fight Shakur Stevenson. I give you that. You tried. You wanted to, but you didn't make it. You lost the fight. You know, I mean, I would have just fought for the vacant belt. You know, I know, you wanted to go out on top and be the one to be like, yo, I was the first one to give Shakur Stevenson his first loss, and I got the belts. But guess what? The man didn't have the belts because he was strict. He should have fought for the vacant belts with somebody else. You know, and Shakur Stevenson, bro, this man was gassed after the 6th round. After the 6th round, Conceição was like, he was done. Those punches he was throwing couldn't hurt my grandson if he wanted to. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is. You know, you should have knocked him out and went out with a bang. I get it. You want to go in there and be technical and get into that boxing, and I get it. You did a great job in the boxing. I salute you, my Boricua friend. I salute you. But hey, it is what it is. Now you moving up in class. You're going to 135. But here you are jumping to somebody else's weight class. I get it. You want to call the top dog out. I want to fight David Haney, Lomachenko, you know what I'm saying, and all the big top dog guys. Yeah, you want to fight them guys. But guess what? And I'm just saying. I don't know how the rules go. I don't know if you jump from one weight class to another and you going straight to the top dog and you want to fight the top dog because you the top man at your weight class. But that was your weight class. Now you up at 135. You got to give those other guys that has been there longer than you their due diligence and try to get a fight with these top dogs to try to get those belts. You know what I'm saying? David Haney's the man. He got all the belts. You know, I know you want to go up there and strip this man for all his belts, but how can you? You know what I'm saying? There's other fights in line before your fight. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, there are other fighters at 135 weight class. Let's go to that. Let me see. Let's start from the bottom. You got Rolly Romero, 14-1. One loss. He's still a good fighter. Teofimo Lopez, 17-1. Angel Fierro, 22-1. Joseph Diaz, 32-2. Let's not go for the young Mexican guy that wants to beat up Gervonta the Tank Davis. Ryan Garcia, 23-1. We have Jeremiah Nakasila, 23-2. Dennis Berenchik, 16-0. Michael Rivera, 23-0. Jezreel Corrales, 31-4. Gustavo Daniel Lemos is 28-0. Okay, but wait a minute, hold on. We can't forget about this guy. This guy, he's been trying to prove himself in this weight class. You know what I'm saying? He might not be the greatest boxer there is, but he's a great boxer. And I'm talking about Isaac the Pitbull Cruz, which he's what, 24 and 2. He's 24 and 2. You know what I'm saying? Why not give these guys a chance? You know what I'm saying? I get it. Listen, Pitbull Cruz, he's a champ. He got 2 belts. You know, go for him. You know, I guess chase after Ryan Garcia. You know what I'm saying? I guess the Gervonta and Ryan Garcia fight, they keep playing around. Who's gonna fight who? Who's gonna fight who? Or am I gonna fight Gervonta? Or am I gonna fight Ryan? Oh my God! This, that, and the third. Lomachenko. You got other fighters out there. You know what I'm saying? That I bet they're willing to fight. And some of these guys are undefeated. They are. They are undefeated. Some of these guys got 1 loss, 2 losses, and those guys that might have those losses have belts. So, you know, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I know you want to go after the big guys. You know, well, we say big guys because they're out there. Everybody talks about these guys. I mean, their promoters is putting them out there. So if the promoters are putting them out there, and they proven themselves, you know what I'm saying, to be some of these top dogs, of course, I get it. So you're gonna, you know what I mean, that's the reason why we call them a top dog. But remember, there's other guys that are undefeated as well. Are those guys top dogs? They don't have the right promoters. And I'll say, they don't have the right promoters. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got the right promoter, he ain't gonna push you. He ain't gonna push your name. And he ain't gonna try to make those good fights. He'll probably put you in those Hammernager fights where you're the main card and every person under that card sucks. Because I've seen those. The Canelo fight with Triple G. The undercard, oh wow. Every single fighter, I say, because I seen the fights, those fights were mediocre. And when I mean mediocre, they were mediocre. You know what I'm saying? There's other fighters that they could have put there. Come on. If you have a big fight like Canelo and Triple G, or let's say the Gervonta and the Ryan, you gotta put a good undercard. You can't put no whack undercard in there. And that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? That's why, let's say, when you guys book these arenas, first 2 fights, the arenas are empty. As a boxer, I don't want to fight in a half-empty arena. You know what I'm saying? If I want to fight, I want to fight with a good undercard. I want my undercard to be great. It is what it is, man. Come on. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I call them the top dogs or the big guys that are on top. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about Lomachenko, 16 and 2. Kambosos, 20 and 1. Devin Haney, 28 and 0. Gervonta, the Tank Davis, 27 and 0. These guys are undefeated as well. All have clout. You know what I'm saying? Kambosos got clout. Lomachenko got clout. And these guys have losses. But their promoters are putting them up there. So they're going to promote it the right way. You know what I'm saying? And listen, if I had a promoter, I want them to promote me Put me in it, you know what I'm saying? And if I'm good, please promote me right. Don't just promote me halfway. I need these fights. I want to make this money as well, but promote me where everybody knows me, where I could get some money, some real good money. So half of these promoters, half of these fighters that are good fighters, that are undefeated in this particular weight class. Listen, I get it. Get yourself a better promoter. Do something, because with the records that some of you guys have, you guys are going to continue fighting in those whack undercards. You might not get, or either that, or you might be the main event and the undercards are whack. Like, once again, the Canelo and Triple G. The only main event was Canelo and Triple G. And that fight wasn't a spectacular fight where their first one and the second one. This third one was a more of a boxing match, and it was a one-sided match. Your boy was scared, Triple G. But hey, it is what it is. He's going down to 165. Go defend your belts. Go do what you gotta do. I would like to see you fight. I'll pay for those pay-per-views, Triple G. I'll pay. Show what you got, because you are a good fighter. You're a great fighter. You still got it. Just go out there and show us what you got at your weight class. You know what I'm saying? Now, Canelo, he gotta do what he gotta do in his weight class. You gotta shut some of those guys up, because those guys continue to come for you. You know what I'm saying? All that rehabilitating your wrist or getting surgery and rehabilitating your body. You do what you gotta do. Recuperate. Take your time off. But as soon as you come back, make sure you take some of these guys down, because they talking mad smack about you. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is, guys. Let's get this going, man. You know, the next fights, I don't know, I gotta check the schedule and see who are the next fights. You know, I'm trying to get on before the fights and not just after the fights. You know, to talk about the aftermath. I want to talk about the before math. What happens and who I think is going to win, who I think is going to lose, who's going to get knocked out on what round and what's going to happen, and who else is online. But this weight class at 135 is stacked. When I mean it's stacked, it's stacked. So, yo, this is the weight class. This is the weight class where it's at. This one in the super middleweight. These two classes are the best classes there is in boxing right now. Heavyweight, who wants to see Tyson Fury fight? I'll watch the fight, but I won't pay for it. Anthony Joshua, who wants to watch him fight? I'm not gonna watch him fight. Well, like I said, I'm a boxing fanatic. I'll watch the fight, but I will not pay for it. But if you're talking about super middleweight, or this weight class at a 135, I'll get there. I'll watch it. I'll be down. So, for now, I'm signing out. Fellas, y'all seen the QR code. Scan the code. Go to the channel. Subscribe. Don't forget to rock that bell. Rock the bell. Like L said. Rock the bell. I see you guys later, Raiders.